this should not look like this. We started with this and we ended with this. And we're going to show you just how easy it is to do this. Okay. And before anybody says, well, I don't have an embroidery, I don't have a heat press, I don't have yada, yada, yada. I got you. I got you, fam. We're going to do this together and you don't need all that stuff. So, and then on top of that, did you notice I found something else that works with the Big Bling machine? So we're going to get into all of this here soon. Thank you for coming in tonight. We are going to be blinging out hats. So I went to Walmart, found a hat. Walmart has very limited selection in hats. Don't know if y'all knew that or not, but it's like, oh my God, like it was this John Deere, not Coca-Cola, John Deere Modelo Cerveza, which is fine. Be all down for Cerveza. And then it was something else. I can't remember, a Bigfoot and something else, but this is what they had. So I grabbed this to show you guys the difference between the two. But for those out there who hate on me not doing very much pink, I found a pink Cowboys hat. So we'll bling this tonight. And as you see, yes, this has embroidery. This has this is more like screen print than it is vinyl. This has like a screen print on it. But we also have plain hats. So as long as you have a hat at home, you got a project, okay, with what we're going to do tonight. All right. So that's what we're about to get into. Thank you for coming to hang out with us tonight. I appreciate you, and I look forward to showing you guys the goodies that we got going on, because we got a new stone color. We've got a limited supply of pearls, and we'll get into that at a little bit later on the situation with the pearls. And we are going to take a look at doing these hats, man, because I have seen quite a few of this trend. So it's kind of like part of what I've heard it called is junk. I don't call it junk, but that's what I've heard. Junk socks, junk ties, junk blah blah blah, all of that. All it basically is a bunch of sparkle and pearls. Okay, so this is something we've been sitting on for a minute. I know Dimps, when we first kicked off with the bling, the big bling, Dimps was like, we need pearls. And so I've been looking into it because of Dimps. Y'all can thank Dimps for this. But it's been a minute and I'm still not 100% satisfied with what I've come across. So we still got plans in motion, but for right now, I do have something simple, but it's limited. I only have like 18 cases, 18 cases of them. So they're gonna go quick because I'm just I don't. We'll talk about it. So anyway, how is everyone doing this evening? I'm gonna jump in the chat really quickly and say hi. I saw Miss Sharon Davenport first and Miss Nick Nack Nurse first. Welcome to the both of you. And Sharon Davenport, thank you very much for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I definitely appreciate it. We also have Miss Penny Smith. Welcome, my dear. Thank you for coming to hang out. D. Wilson, thank you for coming to hang out. Miss Pamela Scott, thank you for coming to hang out. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We have Precious Pieces. Hey, honey, welcome. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. And Shay Shay, I got something to show you. I specifically ran out of here like T minutes 30 seconds and counting to go grab this. This is what we have. I don't have pink. I can get pink, but right now I don't have pink. But how cute is that? Isn't that cute? It's a cute little ducky. So we've got purple glitter, we got gold glitter, we've got regular ducky, and then we got purple ducky. So this month is the purple ducky. The next month is one of the other colors. The next month is one of the other colors. And the next month is one of the other colors. And we'll be rotating through the colors for every order that comes in your little baggie with your candy. So, Shay Shay, I'll look out for you with the pink duck. I sure will. And thank you so very much, Shay Shay. Oh my gosh, I did not bring that bell back. I completely forgot. Hang on. Let me get the bell. Let me get this bell so we can ring it. Holler! Y'all, honey. Y'all. Thank you, Shay Shay, for being a member for 24 months. Hi, Miss Joyce. Welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate you. Pamela Scott, welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Let's see. We got Porgy Town. Hey, Porgy Town. Welcome. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We've got Monique Johnson. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We got EJ's daughter. Welcome. And thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Terry Hunt, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member and thanks for coming to hang out with us. Let's see. We also have Miss 143. Hey, Hunt. Welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. April T. Jackson. What's up, girl? Welcome. Miss Martha Jordan. Welcome. Teresa Sister Heart Crafts and Things. Welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Hey, Sheila Cushionberry. Welcome, my dear. Bean Pie. Come here. Hey, Donzel. Welcome. Bridget Porter. Welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Greg. Hey, Greg Barker. Welcome. Thank you for being here and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Exhale Media Designs. Welcome. Sherry C4XS. Welcome. Oh, you got an X2? Holler. Yeah. And say holler. Holler. Say hi. Hi. That's y'all supervisor. Being silly. Peekaboo. Oh my gosh. You gonna play with the curtains? You gonna play with the curtains? Come say hi. Say hi. Hi. Oh my gosh. It got heavy on me, y'all, and it got big. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Who else we saying hey to? Say hey, Joe said Lover Chick. Say hi. Hi. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Say hi, Miss Anna Smith. Say hi. Hi. Welcome. I may have to get through this chat. Miss Anna Smith, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Hey, Kristen. Welcome. Let's see. Let me go scroll down. Hey, Rachel, I saw your name. And then I'm going to scroll back here in a minute. So everybody saying hi. Hi. Oh, no. Did I see somebody talking about a Miley? I took the hammer to the embroidery. Oh, you almost. Okay. Say holler. Hello. We working on the holler. All right, let's see. I saw some other things, some other green. Let me make sure my husband was marking them. Okay, there we go. Miss Gail Designs a member for 33 months. You gonna shake it? Yay, holler. Yeah, wrong one. There you go. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, not the place for hats. What's not the place for hats? Hello. Oh, Walmart. Yeah, no, it's not. Not at all, actually. Hurt my feelings a little bit. Let's see who else we have. Oh, Shay Shay like the jump ties. Yes. They are cute. Pink had proof that purple fans are fine with other colors. Right. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I appreciate you. You done? You kidnapping my bell? The second bell, might I add. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And there he goes. Okay. Let's see what else we have. So Greg, X2. Did I ring the bell for your X2 Ultra? I think I did. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Greg, on your X2 Ultra. Because my bell just disappeared into the sunset. Nick Nack Nurse got a new juke. Oh, here it comes back. Got a new Juki 1020. Congratulations. You gonna ring the bell? Ring the bell. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Holler. Holler. I love it. Oh my God. Everybody say hi. And Miss Valerie got a We Create Vista. Holler. Yes, honey. Okay. Yes, honey. You said, yes, honey. We get there. Oh my God. Hey, Brandy. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah, he's growing up very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. Let's see. Hey, qualities. Welcome. Hey, little Scott. Okay, so all right, cool beans. Thank you. Thank you, Bean Pie. Thank you. So, all right. So I only have 20 of these. No, not 20. Sorry. I only have 18 of these. So these are all I have of the pearls. Okay. So we're going to show the pearls how easy they are to use them. Scott won a Husqvarna sewing machine at Lakeland. I need him to pull for me. Let me get him to buy me a ticket at the next expo. Tell him congratulations. Oh, congratulations on the sewing machine. Holla. That's what's up. That's what's up. Asking what he gonna sew. So we're gonna use these now. I'm gonna get into it once we get over yonder, but they're neat and I do like them, but this particular set is not necessarily my favorite. So we're gonna get into that, okay? And then, like I said, we've got a plain hat to do. Y'all remember these hats? You remember me getting? I got this in pink. I got it in purple. I got it in silver. I got it in black, and I think that was it. I need to see if they still sell these actually. But aren't these cute? This is adorbs. So I think some bling on here would be super cool. And I think we're gonna have a good time with this. So let's build these hats together. Actually, this is a ponytail hat. So it has the little ponytail thing in the back so that you can stick a ponytail through. This one is just a regular snapback. The Dr. Pepper hat is a snapback well, but it's not a ponytail hat. And like I said, this came from Walmart. This one was, how much was this hat? I can't remember how much this hat was. I think it was like $12. Pretty sure it was $12. I'd have to look at my text receipt for them. But so we put on some pearls, 2 different size pearls, crystal bling, the diamond. So we put 2 different size diamond. And then we put 2 different size of the new smoke color. So we have a new smoke color. And just quick question, would you wear this with pearls or just stones? I'm curious to know which way you guys are leaning. Pearls with the stones or pearls with no stones? Because, we all about the bling around here. And so to add pearls was a bit of something different. What size are they? So in this particular kit, they came with 4 different sizes. If I'm remembering correct, I know 3 different sizes. I know 3 for sure, but I think it was 4. Because those very smallest ones were very small. So it was kind of hard to tell the difference between one size to the next. But for this one, I just used, so this particular pearl worked with the SS40 Big Bling tool, and this one worked with the SS30 Big Bling tool. And in this kit, this is the largest pearl. This is the next largest pearl. Okay, and I'm going to show you a trick. So because the pearls do work, there are a certain type of pearl that is supposed to go with this kit. But I'm going to show you how to determine what tool head, because you remember your Big Bling kit came with, I think, 4 or 5 different tool heads that you can screw on and screw off, right? Well, I'm going to show you how to determine, even with Big Bling, how to determine what head goes with what size pearl or stone, whichever one you're going to go with, okay? So this has 4 sizes in the kit, but it has 15 different colors. And So in discussing this with the mister, our thing is, well, his point was, and it's a valid point, if you don't want red, if you don't want this shade of green, you just want pink and you just want purple, you have to get a whole kit with all these colors in it that you may not want. You know what I'm saying? Or you may just want white or the pearl color, the off white. You know what I'm saying? So our goal is to get the correct pearls. Not, and then this kit also has those little itty bitty teeny itty bitty pearls in here too, and it's a lot of those. You know, so it's like the kit was purposely made with a few of the big ones, a few of the next big ones, a little more of the next size down, and a whole lot of the little teeny pearls. And so it's like, you know, so this really wasn't a good fit. Which is also why I didn't get very many, because I kind of wanted to test run, which is I tend to test run my stuff before we put it in the shop. So this, I don't think it's a good fit for us. So, but for now, I do have some. They do work, and actually they work very well. So we're gonna go into this, and we are going to do this. Okay. So she said it depends. Does the press work with the tiny ones? We're gonna see. I'm not sure because I didn't try them. They were so small. I was afraid to try. Hi, just gifted. It depends on the hat color and the type of hat. That's true. I think I would go with either just pearl or just bling. Okay, fair enough. Like them both. Karen Murray has some pearls. Yas, depends on the color of the hat. Both stones and pearls. Both stones and pearl looks pretty. Awesome sauce. And that's also, like I said, if you, especially if you like the junk trend with the socks and stuff, then yes. Are they machine washable? From what I've seen, yes. Now, what I would recommend, EJ's daughter, which I would actually recommend this even with the Big Bling, wash it inside out. And the reason why I say that, is it a brown or a gold? We'll look at it. It's actually neither. It's neither. Um, but the way the stone is mounted in the housing is being held in like this, just like a diamond ring, you know, it's being held in with like the prongs all around the stone. And the pearl isn't, but because it's a sphere, it's round. If you wash it with, say, for instance, a bra or a tank with strappy, little thin strappy straps or something like that, you know, it could get wrapped around this or caught on something like this, and you don't want it to shred the rest of your stuff in your laundry, right? So if you turn it inside out, it generally helps protect everything else that's in the wash. I still recommend laying it flat to dry, um because sometimes the tumbling in the dryer can cause this to get caught on other items in the wash. So I would treat this as something delicate and special. Not a hat, of course. We ain't talking about a hat, but if you were to put the Big Bling or the pearls on a junk item, make a shirt or a tie or something like that, you want to wash it, I would definitely protect these. Will protect the rest of your clothing from getting caught and snagged on this. Okay. We'll take a look at the penny, icy penny, and let you see what the color actually is. All right, let me scroll back down. Hopefully everybody's doing great tonight. Let's switch over to the table and we'll get started on this project so that we can get it going and we can go from there. So let's switch the camera. Holler. I'm excited. I'm so excited about these colors. Okay, so there's the tag from the last time we did our shirt last week. And then here are our hats. Ooh, look at how that's glistening. That is so pretty. Okay. And here are our pearls. And here's the hat that I've already done. All right, and I have my Big Bling tool. Hey, Patricia Boo. I got my Big Bling tools. I have two because I keep one for both sizes. And here are both sizes of the smoke. And this is the smoke color. So it's like black. It's not quite like, it could theoretically put you in the mind of Black Diamond, but it's not quite because it has like a smoky color to it. I'm not sure. I see Penny under the gold in the database. It probably could be classified, but it's not really gold. Okay, so Penny is more. It looks like a penny. Oh, here we go. So, like for instance, it's like penny. It's not penny. Oh yeah, it is. This is penny. What you're looking for. So like, there's gold. This is no, sorry, that's salmon. This is penny. Okay, that's salmon. This is penny. Where is, you said brown? What would be a good brown color? Let me see. Who are you? You are. This is Arum. Arum really isn't brown either. Where is coffee actually? This is coffee. This is coffee. Hold on. Oh. Son, did you get your message? Okay. So I guess you could do because this is coffee and this is penny. So I guess in a way it leans more towards brown, but it really it's got so much pink in it that it takes it away. So then again, this is salmon, which is not quite as pink, of course, as say for instance azalea. So, but it's a gorgeous color. This is a gorgeous color. That penny is my favorite. Penny is my favorite. Penny is my favorite. All right. So, even if you don't have embroidery machine, even if you don't even have a heat pot, if you don't have a hat heat press, get it right, you can do this project with the Big Bling kit. Okay, so we have the Big Bling kit. And like I said, if you want to add pearls, you can, but the Big Bling is here. So the new smoke we can put on our hats. We can bling out the other Dr. Pepper hat, but I brought all the hats. Okay. Oh shoot, I'm missing one. Missing one. Here's the pink one. All right, so here's the pink hat. This one is like a cowboy star hat, official, my ad. And to me, the star is like, what's that light washing it out? The star is, it doesn't look like the cowboy star to me. So maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but you know, whatever. So we can bling this out as well. It also does not matter. I know, right? Sorry. Sorry, Shay Shay. It does not matter if this cap is considered unstructured. So for those who may not be familiar with the caps, you see how this is kind of like just floppy. Okay, right here in the front. This is unstructured. The back is mesh. Okay, so generally this would be because it's mesh, it allows for air to circulate. This would be a summer wear hat. All right, and this is unstructured. But this hat is structured. Okay, so you see I can't crush I can't crush this hat like I can this one. See how that's just easy? It just crumples. So even if it's structured, the pearls and the big bling do work with this hat. Okay. So just FYI, it doesn't matter. Richardson caps, which are, you know, notorious for being a little bit difficult to embroider, you can add big bling without any issues to that. And so that's how we'll start. So we've got pink. All right. If you wanted to big bling this one, what colors would you use on this pink? Okay. Whether it be pearls, whether it be bling, which one would you use? Um, let's see. I might see myself big bling the bib of the hat and the pearls on the rest of the cap for a messy look. You talking about this part right here? So for this, this is too thick. Now what I don't have, grab my trackball. That's what's killing me. I'm trying to move screens around. So with the big bling, this is the part that makes all the difference. So the little prongs that go in the back of the pearls or in the back of the big bling has to be long enough and strong enough, but mainly long enough to go through the brim. This is the brim. Are you to my bib here and pearls everywhere else? I'm just trying to make sure I'm understanding you right. But as far as the brim, we don't have the prongs that are long enough that would go through the brim. Hey, Up Designs, no worries, no worries. Thank you for hanging out with us on TV. Pearl, that lavender like color. Like this one. Kristen, all the pink lovers in here really should be chiming in on what they want to see happen with this hat. See, that's the kind of lavenderish pinkish color. Looks good. And this is more of the darker lavender. Can you see that? I see potentials. You say messages not showing. The fuchsia would be nice also. Yeah. Marlene. Lavender is pretty. Yeah, the lavender. You talking about this lavender? It was pretty. Actually, look at all three colors on that. Tell me all three colors wouldn't work. That would pink this hat all the way out for Shay Shay. She wouldn't know what to do. Tell she'd get it in the mail and start doing convulsions and everything because of how much pink would be on this hat. Yeah, you could definitely use hotfix on this part of the hat. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. For sure. I got the trackball over here, sir. So we also have our big bling. I have my lavender and fuchsia combo. Okay, Joe said lower check. Hey, honey. So we also have our big bling. Now I put mine in a case to help me out here while I'm standing here at the table because, ooh, when I tell y'all, I be doing the most sitting over here on this table. So that's the carnation. I don't know why it's reflecting like horribly off of this head. And then here is the fuchsia looking color. Of course, my brain right now ain't telling me what my color is, but so we got a combination of bling and a combination of pearl. And you guys said embroider that back strap. Embroider this one?
No.
Smoke would go with the back of the hat. And throw in some dark blue pearls and we'll have cowboy colors. That's true. That's true. But it kind of, to me, don't it defeat the purpose of it being a pink cowboy hat? I don't know, because I don't do teams. Okay. This hat seems more pearl. Okay. So let's go pearl in this particular instance. Bling and pearl. We're going to have to throw a little bit of bling in there because it just can't be right for us to have a hat and don't have some big bling. All right, so let me teach you something real quick. Make life easy on you. So with the big bling tool, our different adapters are all different sizes, right? And so in the pack that you'll get like this with all the different size adapters, the two I did mark, so you can barely see it on this one. Let me see if it probably won't zoom in, but I engraved SS40 on these and I marked them so that you know that this goes with the SS40 stones, right? So that's your SS40 stone. Here's your SS40 bracket. I was trying to make it easier on you, right? So these don't have anything marked on them. These don't have anything marked. So we're going to, okay. So we're going to grab, lavender. This is the biggest size that's in there. And then we're going to go next size down, I think. Whoops.
Okay, you
have to figure a way to get this where it's going to stay in place. And then I think that's why I said I'm pretty sure it's 4 sizes, but it's hard to tell. And in order for me to know for sure, I'd have to scoop all of them out at one time again. But let me help you out. So the way to tell what size pearl goes with what adapter. Hey, Katrina. Can lay out flat to make a pattern. That is true. Just take the adapter and place it over the top of, matter of fact, let me get the biggest one. I'm pretty sure this is the biggest adapter that you have in your kit. So take your adapter and then just lay it over the top and press it to the top of the pearl. If it doesn't pick up the pearl, you see how that pearl is still on the table rolling around? If it doesn't pick it up, this is the wrong size. So this is too big, okay? If you press it to it and it doesn't pick it up because it's too small, the trick is picking up the stone, picking up the pearl, okay? So here's the smallest size. And of course, you know, that ain't gonna work with the biggest one. That's not working with the next size down, but the teeniest, see the teeniest, it picked it up. So this is the right size for this stone. You are so silly. All right, so that's how you can tell. Here's the one that's marked SS40. We'll lay it over the top of the pearl, the biggest, and you see it picks it right up. Okay, pearl is 4. You mean 4 sizes, Sheila?
Say bye.
Bye, baby.
Say love you.
Love you.
Say you too.
You.
He said bye to you too. All right, so let me look. Let's pour these out because I looked at them earlier, and when I looked at them earlier, they were pretty sure there were 4 sizes. But do I have a? I don't have a little spoon or something to get these out of here. Because otherwise it's going to take me, you know what, let's start this way. Let's do it this way. Because this will be a little bit easier to manage if I just grab from right here and get most of these out. Run away, Pearl. Okay, so right now I'm looking at, there are 4 sizes. Okay, so that's one size. Let me get it out of the glare. This is the largest. All right, this is the next size down. And then there's that size. And then that's the teeniest size. Okay, so there are 4 sizes in here. I thought I saw 4 sizes, but I didn't want to lie because my memory is trash. And it was like a lot of pearls when I was digging through this thing. Okay. Bye, baby. Bye, baby. Silly Billy. So there's one size. There's the second size. There's the third size. And there's the fourth size. You see that? So yes, there are 4 different sizes. And I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the smallest size adapter that we have in our kits. And it's not, well, it did kind of barely pick up that little itty bitty one. So I guess it could work with the little smallest. So, no, thank you, Miss J. Bryant. So, whoops. Well, I just shot that one to Kingdom Come. Okay. So, yeah, there are 4 sizes in here. And like I said, if I know for a fact that once everything is sorted out like it's supposed to be, I will definitely have this size will definitely be in our shop. And then the next size will definitely be in the shop. Now, whether we go down to the one after that one or not, I don't know. But we'll for sure carry the sizes that match the 2 that I've marked in the Big Bling kit. Okay. And then we'll have them in all the colors. And that way you can just get the color that you want, not necessarily a whole thing of them. Hey, Dempsey Boo. This is your fault, Dempsey. All right. So here we go. We've got our pink. And let's grab, you guys said this color was the better match, right? Well, now this is cowboy. Do the adapters come with the pearls? No. So you're talking about these adapters? These adapters come in the Big Bling kit. So these pearls work with the Big Bling kit. So these don't come with the Big Bling kit. You would have to get the Big Bling kit and then get the pearl set. Even though I only have, like I said, I only had like 18 of them. So I don't know how many is left now. But eventually, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we'll have everything in at one time and it'll be the correct. So you're the one that said get the pearls. Remember when I first got the Big Bling kit, what picture did you send me of that beanie with the pom-pom and it had all them pearls and bling all over it? Yep, these are the pearls. Y'all, that was the first thing she said. I was like, wait a minute, we supposed to be showing Big Bling. And she was like, I want pearls. What? Okay. So anyways, yes. And these fit the Big Bling kit. That is correct. These fit the Big Bling kit. Okay. So let me show you how easy it is. Let's go back to how easy it is. Okay. So here is, oh, that's what I was asking. So you're talking about, somebody said the pink and lavender. Where is Shay Shay? Shay Shay, I'm gonna send you this hat. What color you want on this hat? Wait a minute, are you in? You ain't even in Texas. Do you even do the Cowboys? I don't even know. Shay Shay may not even want this, and if she don't, I know somebody who probably would. So what should we? I mean, because if this is Cowboys is blue. So Sheila had a good point. But do you want to use purple on the Cowboys hat? I am in Texas. I thought you were in Louisiana. My bad. My bad. Okay, my bad. My bad. Don't bless me out. Okay, Shay. So what you want? You want the pink or you want the lavender on this hat? I'm gonna send it to you. Do you want pearls on it? You might not even want pearls on it. You might just be like, bling on it, baby. Baby. What the line to say? Baby. Whoops, 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 whoops. Ah! Trying to dig out a pink thing. This is the other reason why this is, to me, this is not the way to go. Because you got there, yes, you get some of all of the colors, and yes, you get some of all of the sizes, but like getting individual ones out is a trip. Silver, fuchsia, and fuchsia, lavender, pink, lavender, pink, fuchsia, and white. So this color, this color, this color, no, lavender, pink, fuchsia, and white. Is that what you said? Well, okay. Let's get the purling. Okay. So here's the lavender. And so does a rubber part that goes on the adapter for the other adapters, do you sell them? I do not sell. You're talking about this part here that detaches. Uh-oh. I see my husband pop up. I cannot hear him, so I don't know what he's saying. I don't think. I don't sell these, but what I do is, okay, Dempsey Boo. I do sell I do have more of the whole kit. I just have to list them because I haven't listed them yet, but I do have more. Light pink, fuchsia, lavender. Okay, so where do you want them, my dear? So all over in here, or some all around, or it doesn't matter? She said lavender. Is this the lavender? Lavender. Let me make sure you telling me right. Hold on, Shay. Okay, so to me, that's pink, that's lavender, and that's purple. All over, I'm not picking. Okay. So when you're saying lavender, you talking about this lavender or are you talking about the purple lavender? Hey, Danny. How are you, honey bunny? Yes. And add fuchsia. Okay. All righty. So this is the bigger one. This is the bigger size. So I'm going to grab it says 40. Okay. And this works exactly like the Big Bling with one difference. Okay. One main difference. The main difference in doing the pearls versus the Big Bling is the pearls are round. They don't have any hole in it or anything. So you just set it down on the bottom. Set it, see where there's that hole, that indentation? I set it down in that hole like a golf ball on the tee. And then I just pull the handle down and grab the stone. Grab the pearl. See how it's in there now? It's not falling out because that's the right size. Okay. And I didn't have to struggle to get it in there or anything. Now that it is loaded, hey, Cookie Cook. Now that it is loaded in the grip, now I can add the little prongs in the bottom. All right. And the cool thing is it just goes right in here, goes right on this hat. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. You don't have to worry about whether or not it's lined up or anything. You just squeeze and let go. Squeeze and let go. And it holds on just like the Big Bling does. Okay. So she said, let's add some fuchsia so we know that's the next color. And for now, I'm just going to load this puppy up a little bit with the bigger pearls. She said all over. So that's what we fenced to do. All right. See? Okay. Yes, the prongs will come with the pearls. Yes. She said white. And put the prongs down in there. Now the prongs won't come inside the kit. I will have to send the prongs separately. I will send the prongs. All right. Look there. Just simple as that. That pink, white, and pink. Is that the same pink? That's the same pink. So lavender. All right, now Shay, while I'm doing this, do you have a big bling color that you want to? Oh, did I even put the prong in there? Nope. Do you have a big bling color that you would want on here for some rhinestones and pearl action, or just pearl action for now? Okay. There's your pearl there. We're going to add some more here on the other side. Oh, it's very cool. It's very cool. Very easy. And again, as I mentioned earlier, the junk trend for ties and ties, socks, all of that. That's exactly what this is for. So people are adding the pearls and the stones, all of that on the items and putting them all over, sometimes random, sometimes in a pattern. Oh, you know what? Don't let me forget. I went on not quite a field trip, but I went to the mall to grab the what color is that? That's the lavender. It's up there that time, so this time we're going down. Did it fall out? Yes, it did. I felt that prong fall out. Went to the mall and went into one of the trend shops. And when I tell you the pearls and the bling dominated everything in that store. Everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. And it looked good too. As I was trying to, because at one point when I was discussing doing the pearls, and I was trying to explain to the husband, this is trending, and I tried to tell y'all it was trending. I knew the pearls were trending. I just, that's my take on the pearls. But after blinging out that Pepsi Dr. Pepper hat, get it together, Eve. After pearl blinging the Dr. Pepper hat, I can see the addiction. Okay. Hey, Marilyn. Okay. White. So I'm missing, and then we'll swap sizes and add some of the smaller SS30-ish size. Okay. That's where we are so far. Okay, so let's switch and go to the next size down. And we need some pink. That's this size. There we go. All right, so it picked it up just fine. And then let's see. Let's add this right in here. Now on the inside, there's the sweatband, I'm pulling it down so that we can get as little resistance to put this pearl in as possible. Okay. So there's a small one. Let's do a small, another. Now, earlier today when I was doing this, I was having trouble picking up the big, small ones. Now I'm having trouble picking up the big ones. All right. And again, the entry point for doing this, you can literally take this with you. Say you're going to the game, you gotta be out in the stands while the kids are playing, you know, whatever they play, t-ball, soccer, football, whatever the kids are into these days, and you're just passing time until your kid gets out there on the field. This is something you could totally take with you and do in the spare time, sitting there on the side of the field until, of course, your child or grandchild starts playing, and then, of course, you got to pay attention because it wouldn't be right any other way. That thing fell out. I'm tilting it too much, and the thing is falling out. Hold on. Whoop. The little metal chalk stick to pick up the pearls. Oh, let me see. So probably, if not the chalk stick, there's a kind of tacky adhesive one that they sell at Hobby Lobby. Yes, you probably could use that one. But the problem is, even with me sticking it down in here, they're all round and these pearls are moving. They're moving around in there. So picking them up that way would be, you know, a little taxing. Pink. Okay, so let's do lavender. And we'll put that like right, I don't know, right in there. We'll figure it out. So I'm just doing the 2 different sizes of the pearls, and if she wants the bling, 2 different sizes of the bling. Pretty sure she said she did one bling, but I got to confirm what color bling. All right, and let's put lavender up here. We'll come back down there with some bling. Hey, Avesta, welcome. All right, so there's that side with the pearls. So let's do the other side with the pearls. And I'm keeping the colors even is what I'm doing right now. So I'm putting 1 of all 4 on in the SS40-ish size, because I don't think pearls are SS anything. But I'm keeping that on their millimeters, but I'm keeping everything that I'm putting over here, I'm putting over here. Okay. And not in the exact same location, but you know, we randomizing this, and we didn't make any plan to do anything in particular as far as like one color or, you know, a pattern. Like I very well could have probably outlined this with the little teeny pearls or stones, but I didn't. We just going with the flow. And that's why I definitely appreciate Shay Shay. She was like, it doesn't matter. She just wanted all over. And I haven't put anything back here yet. So we got to even get to that part. But we're going to work on the front first, because of course that's the first thing people see when they come up to you. Hey, Angela Daly, welcome. Hey, Marilyn, how are you? We'll catch replay ones. I'm really watching videos. No worries, boy. Apparel, I understand. Hey, Latasha T, welcome. And you don't have to squeeze hard, even though it looked like I am, but that's because I'm trying to get used to the feeling of the pearl, because you don't feel the penetration of the prongs into the, you don't feel it. You think you would, but you don't. And that's kind of like, wow, it messes with me because I'm used to, you know, having the tactical or the tactile feedback, not technical, but the tactile feedback. All right. And so this is the last of the smaller size, and I'm going to put it right here. So just a simple squeeze, and you see it's in there because look, I'm pulling and it's pulling with the hat. Okay. So there we go. We got pearls all over. Shay Shay. Holler, Shay Shay. Thank you, Evesta. Hold on, let me grab. Oh, yes. Thank you, Evesta. Holler. Yas, honey. Yas. Thank you. We appreciate it. Hey, lovely. Welcome. Lovely 76. Welcome, my dear. So here are the pearls. Looking real cute. Okay. Holler. They're on the hat. They're attached with the, see the little brads in the back. All right. And so you've got, let's see, we can go even all the way. What prong will the prongs you plan on putting in the back get caught in the hair? So this should not get caught in the hair because there isn't an exposed there isn't an exposed part. It shouldn't. But to be on the safer side, what I would recommend is doing a more structured hat than the non-structured hat. So what rhinestone colors do you want, Shay Shay? You know, I'm gonna put a couple more pearls up here towards the top. So the actually I'm gonna put more pink for her instead of more white. There we go. Whoops. But what I was saying, the structured hat has a little more thickness to it, so it will allow for the prongs to be able to fit all the way up into the buckram of the hat, and that'll help make sure that nothing grabs onto the hair. But Miss Gail, what I will also readily admit to, my hair usually is not very exposed when I'm wearing hats. So to actually, I want this over here. So to you know, be able to wear it and be sure solid versus not the back. It's the fabric here, and actually wherever it is that you're putting the bling. Now we probably can have the big bling over here on this side without any issue. Actually, I'm not going to do that, and the reason why, I'm gonna show you why I wouldn't recommend it. This prong is very, very small. Can you see that? These holes are small too, but we want to make sure that it doesn't go all the way through the mesh. So we may have to just stick with what's up here. And then when Shay Shay gets it, she could probably add more like regular hotfix down here on the brim of the hat if she wanted to, of course. Let's see. Let's do more pink. Let's go with this pink. Yeah. This is a smaller one. Okay. And hopefully everybody had a good day today. Let me see what we got going on here. So the pearls are definitely a game changer with your bling, because you can add just a few pearls, or you can add a whole lot of pearls and a little bling and get a really pretty effect going on with this project. Let's switch back to the bigger. Okay. Locked and loaded. Complete rest and recovering from all the things of last week. It was warm here today, so I didn't do very much at all other than plan out this hat and the Diet Pepsi. Diet Dr. Pepper. I cannot name you. Can you tell I don't drink soda like that? I do not drink sodas anymore. So all the sodas are starting to blend together mentally for me. Okay, so let's go white right up in there. I think like right here, maybe. Why I can't find Addie? I don't know why you can't find him. He's still there. You can go to his website, rhinestonemechanic.com. And I'm pretty sure he's still active on in Facebook groups. Pretty sure. But he's there. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I haven't gone per se looking. I have sent him to not sent him, but sent people to his website because they wanted some rhinestone designs made. So I sent them to him. So they haven't come back and said that, you know, they couldn't get their thing done. So I'm assuming he's still there. Okay. So now minding my own business, and here come Dimps talking about some pearls. Now look what we got. Look what we got. Pearled out hat. Look at that. What y'all think? What do you think? I'm gonna add a few more down here for sure, but you're welcome, EJ's daughter. So you want some crystals in here, Shay? Do we can go iridescent. Let me turn that over so that you can see. Let you see what that iridescent do. What that iridescent do. Look at that iridescent. Oh my God. I love the iridescent. Okay. I like the iridescent. Sorry. But you may not. I'm sorry. This ain't my hat. Iridescent. Okay. Girl, that's cute. Because it's like reflecting the pinks and stuff. And then we also have the carnation, of course, which is pink. And then we have the fuchsia. So do you want to do some iridescent, some pink, and some, it ain't fuchsia, I don't think. Hold on. There we go. Iridescent. Let's see what we got right here. I'm gonna grab my water too, by the way. And if you go on the website for now looking for the pearls, it would be under the Big Bling header because, you know, it uses the Big Bling it uses the Big Bling tool. Okay. She said yes. Okay. Oh, the other one is orchid. I couldn't get that word out to save my life, y'all. And I've been dragging. I'm thinking how neat some random pearls would have been on that. Yas, fam, for sure. For sure. Especially with that yellow. We've got yellow. The off-white would have been pretty. Some other colors in there, like maybe gold or the pink would have been pretty. Because hubby was like, you still did tone on tone. Look, fam. Ain't nothing wrong with tone on tone. It's just not. Look at that. Next level. Holler. What was that? That was that. Let's see. Do I have? Yes. Iridescent in SS 40. Okay, so after seeing what we've done so far, well, maybe I'll give it a little bit of time. Give it a little bit of time. Let me throw some more bling. Let's throw some more big bling on here. Boom. Nah, he knew I was influencing the colors. Even though somebody did say prism, I forget who was wanting prism. Ooh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. She's gonna make me make one for myself. And I don't have a team. I'd be like, go Tar Boys. That's pretty much how that would go down. All right, so iridescent. Let's put one closer to the middle. Boop. As you see, you just sit here, take your time, plan it out. If you want to make a special, design out of your stones and pearls, you can. You totally can. So you would, you could draw it out with a pencil, actually, because your stones and your pearls would cover the line marking. Just make it light. You know what I'm saying? Don't overdo it. But you can plan it out that way. Or you can just do random, like what I'm doing now. I'm a huge fan of random. Scatter, random, the whole, everything, all of that. All of the above. That's my jam. Oh, cool. Thank you, Shay Shay. I appreciate that. The Rhinestone Mechanic is on Etsy. Oh, cool. Your mama gonna try and get you for your hat. We're gonna have to make mama one. That's what's gonna have to go down. Now, they didn't have another one. They did not have another one of these in the shop. So we may have to look this one up. It's by New Era Women Adjustable. That's the name of the brand of the hat. And I got it at a hat shop. So, but they only had the one. And I'm gonna have to show y'all a picture of the one that I did for my dad, because I found a Cowboys hat for him, and it was corduroy. Oh my God, that hat was hot. That hat was very nice hat. And then he was like, you can go ahead and do rhinestone. Daddy, I'm not putting rhinestones on all over a hat for you, but where it says Cowboys in cursive, I'll put one stone right at the end of Cowboys. And so that's what I did for him, because it's like he's new to the field of rhinestone on his stuff. So Shay Shay, I also have, wait a minute, let me make sure I'm not lying. I have it in small in SS30. I have orchid in SS30. That's darker than, but it'll kind of see how it matches the pearl right there. Do you want to do the orchid on there too? But for now, I'm gonna switch and put some SS30s in the iridescent and the carnation, so that it'll, go with the big, small. Yes, orchid too. Okay. Big, small. We want it all. Whoops. I heard a crunch. We don't want no crunching. Uh-oh. So, I'm glad this came up. If you ever go to put a stone in, right? and it doesn't go through and it leaves you with the little metal thing, just make sure you straighten out your teeth so that you don't get a hole in your hat or your shirt or whatever it is that you're doing. And then pull this out from the back side because you don't want to rip this through your hat. I'm trying to bend this prong as much as possible. There we go. So that's why I said to a certain degree, the bigger the SS40s and the pearls are like an easier go. But I do also have larger, I just got to put them in the store. These work really well with the small SS30s. A little itty bitty bit larger of the metal prongs. I don't have them listed yet though. I gotta get them packaged and listed. But the SS30s can be a little more. And once you press it, if it doesn't go in, it kind of crushes the backside of the, even though it didn't with this one, it can crush the backside of the stone. And if it does, then, oh, wait a minute, here it is. Yes, this one, it crushed it. So hopefully I can show it to you on the other camera when we get over there. So that being the case, we can't use that one anymore. But that is why I made sure I had extra stones in your kits, because I know there's a learning curve and I know that it takes a moment to get used to adding the big bling and adding the stones and all of that stuff. So don't fret over, feeling like you're wasting stones because we added extra in there just for this reason. Everything is a learning curve, just like with flock. I know going through flock can feel frustrating. I saw somebody had posted in another group, I think it was Caesar, and the person was frustrated because they couldn't get it to cut and weed all of the dots like it was supposed to. And hey, that's crazy. That didn't go through the back of the stone. I'm gonna have to pull that one out. But she couldn't get it all to cut, and she was frustrated because she's like, I don't like wasting flock. That's why I recommend wholeheartedly that you test. Oh, you know what? That's why it wasn't screwed all the way in. No wonder my stuff was acting up. But that's why I recommend test, and more test. But do small templates. Don't ever, if you haven't gotten your settings dialed in on your cutting machine for your flock, if you don't have your settings dialed in for the big bling, you got to get your rhythm and get yourself together first. You know what I'm saying? So that's why find something small to do. Don't do something big. I had a cousin reach out to me last week, and she wants to bling some shoes, right? First of all, that's more like well, it used to be. I think she said she stopped doing it. Come on, Eve. LaShonda Rice. LaShonda blings shoes very well. I don't bling shoes. I've done it and it was like, yay, I did it. And that's a wrap. Okay. So, when she immediately came to me and I was like, oof, I don't do shoes, but you totally can. You just have to make sure that you are testing what you're doing. Okay. Do some tests, get some cheap shoes from Walmart or somewhere. And when you get your cheap shoes from Walmart or wherever, then you can practice, you know, go and move to the real deal and do your Jordans, because I think they were pretty sure those were Jordans she was trying to bling. So, you know, I gave her a couple of little pointers that I knew of, pointed her in the direction of some other creators, content creators. Gave her a few supplies because I do have personal stash of flatback, and sent her on her way. But again, my point in telling you all of this, I told her practice, 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 and practice some more. Don't just jump head first in and start doing those Jordans and you ain't never glued the first stone on yet. You know, it's just that's a lot of money. She was like, well, I got some old ones. I hear you. Just get some cheaper ones. Listen to me, get some cheaper ones. And do the cheaper ones first. You don't even have to do the whole shoe. Do a section, you know, I don't think Walmart's have a swish, but you know, do whatever the symbol is on the side and then do the toe of the shoe. See how it feels. Get your bearings. See how the glue squirts out of the thing. I told her to get the glue that Patrice introduced me to. It's I can't remember the name of it, but it's got that neat cap that has the needle that goes down in it so that your stuff doesn't dry up. I love that glue. So told her grab some of that off of Amazon and you know, go from there. Why is it wobbling again? Yep, it was coming loose again. So if you see that your stuff ain't attaching properly, because see, that would get caught on somebody's hair. Check your adapter. Make sure it's screwed all the way up and tight because it'll loosen sometimes. So here's where we are so far. Here's where we are so far. And, you know, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Okay? All of you. Are you listening? I'm being 100% like so straightforward honest right now until it's crazy. Shay Shay said she wanted lavender, she wanted pink, she wanted white, and she wanted lavender, pink, white, and the fuchsia color. And I was like, ooh, that's a lot of colors on this light pink hat. I don't know that man. Shay Shay, remind me to never doubt you ever again. Ever. Because this is very cute. This is very super de-duper cute. Okay. All of these colors working together on the surface of the look. Somebody come and look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Somebody come and look at this. So I gotta balance out some more. Don't this ain't the end. Gotta put some, you know, like right in here, maybe a smaller stone right in here somewhere, you know, maybe right in here, you know, bring it all the way up to the top, and then, you know, a couple down here. But look at that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Wow. Okay. I see you, Shay Shay. I should have known Quilt Queen getting all her quilt colors together it was bound to be beautiful. It really was. I should have known. I should have known. This is very pretty. And how long did it take us? It's 10:20. Oh Lord, it's 10:20. I've been talking. So imagine, okay, go with me here. Go with me. Imagine Bling Fest 2026 with some big bling in there with us. What do you think? Should we do big bling at Bling Fest? I think so. Let's look at that. I think we should. I really do. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Now, who has a hat already picked out that you know for a fact would look good, chunked out with all these gorgeous colors with the bling and the pearls. Who already has a hat picked out? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me look at it. I'll add a couple more up here. One right there. Gotta fill this in. That would have been cuter if I had it centered. I hate I did not center that. If I had been thinking, I would have centered that stone right there over the top of that star. But c'est la vie. I mean, you know, you can't turn around backwards on stairs. So there's that. All right. And let's see, we're gonna take this one. Let's go right here. I think I'm gonna try to do a purple hat. Nice. EJ's daughter, you got a hat too? Nice. Okay, so I think a pink one right there. And SS30. Maybe a small iridescent one here. And SS30. So let's go with the iridescent first. We about to be done. We're about to be done with this one. And then we'll look at the plain hat, because I'm sure the plain hat, they did have plain hats at Walmart. They did have those. Okay. So worst case scenario, and at Michael's, actually. Now that I sit and think about it, Michael's has hats. So you have options, even if you don't have one like readily right there in front of you available. There are a couple of places you can go and grab hats just to try it out and have something cute to wear. And your hat won't be like anybody else's hat. There we go. That looks a lot better. So we're I'm probably gonna put a pearl right there. And then maybe a pearl here and a stone there, maybe. What you think? Yay? Or maybe. Yay or maybe? What say you? Weigh in the chats. And I said a pink one right there. Black bucket hat. I saw a bucket hat today, EJ's daughter, and I was like, ooh, I ought to do a bucket hat. But then I was like, should I do a bucket hat? And then I talked myself out of it. I really did. And I'm kind of mad about me talking myself out of it, because I totally could have done a bucket hat. Totally could have done a bucket hat. Totally. All right, Shay Shay. So I am going to, I want a pearl right there. I may just leave this like it is, because that way, if you want to add some more, when you get it, you can. But let's show you guys. Look at that. That turned out really pretty. Let me put a pearl right there. This is the small one. So what color pearl? Let's put a white one right there, because it'll go and complement that iridescent one right there. And then there's pink on either side of that. So it'll help balance out that spot right here, front and center. Pull the sweatband down so that it doesn't get there we go. Cute. Okay, so here we go. That way she can do more if she wants to and fill it in some more. But that's adorbs. That is totally, totally adorbs. Can you use a mini hat press and put Tender Touch on it? Yeah, that's true. That's true, Rondrea. I didn't think of that. Miss Gail, that's a good idea. So you could, you know, press some Tender Touch in here, and that'll help cover the brads on the back side of this hat. But I'll show you also what it looks like on the plain hat. So let's do the plain hat. And we can do, let's pick some colors. Let's go, you know what? I'm feeling spicy. So let's do red. Let's do some red. And then we'll do I'm not gonna do tone on tone so that I don't get have to hear that I'm being partial. So red and gold, maybe, and white. What do y'all think? AKA colors green and pink. Hilarious. On the black hat, green and pink. I do have green and pink. I do have green and pink. What time is it? Let's see what we can do. Hold on. Let's start with this. Let's do the red first. Let's do red. Do a couple of them on here. Let's do a couple. My darn thing keeps slipping. Okay, so that's some red. Let's do a couple more red. And then we'll do the gold. And what other color did I say? White or off-white. I keep letting it go. One more. Let's see. It is not quite 10:30. Right there at 10:30. So let's see what we can do in. Let's give ourselves 10 minutes. 10:30 to 10:40. And then we'll do the same with that hat over there. That one. And come on. Where's the bigger size gold? Did I use it for something? Well. So let's go to this one. Okay. Running out of time. Thank you, Addie. Thank you. All right, here's off-white. Got another off-white. And then we'll put some because we could also do black. What happened? Did I put my prongs in there? I guess not. Or did they fall out? No, that's to that. So I guess I didn't put the prong in there. Oh, it fell out one. And with the pearls, you also don't have to worry about them, the backs getting crushed because the back is uh-oh. What happened there? This thing keeps shifting on me. That's an issue. And again, if it doesn't catch, then grab your tweezers and pull it out from the back. All right. I'm running out of my 10 minutes because we're supposed to be adding bling to it too. That pearl's still in there, yes. There we go. I don't know what was going on. Okay, so there's some pearls. So now let's add some red. Now, these are all small, the smaller SS30 size adapter pearls. I need to get the sizes right too, y'all, so that we can say what the sizes are, because I don't know. Okay. Red. Another red. And then where's my crystal? Red. Let's go iridescent instead of crystal. Oh, no. I already know what I was supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be doing smoke. The new smoke color. Smoke is pretty. All right, so here's smoke. All right. I almost forgot about you, buddy. My bad. Hey, Elba. Welcome. Starter kit for the Big Bling. Yes. Big Bling starter kit comes with crystal, diamond color, in 2 sizes. And it comes with the Big Bling applicator, and it comes with the prongs to go hold the stones in the back. And you can get started with that. So this is just a little bit of something, not a whole lot. Let's see. Let's add a couple more of the smoke color. And then we'll go to some bigger stones to balance this out. 10:34. We're already technically 5 minutes in. And we already have this much, some pearls and some stones on the hat. Okay, now let's switch and go bigger. So let's grab some big SS40 red. Make sure my thing is screwed in like it's supposed to be. All right. And let's go right here. Alrighty. Okay. Whoops. So let's grab another large red and put it down on this side. 10:35. We 5 minutes in. Whoops. You squeeze so tight. All right. And then right in there, we're going to grab some of the big smoke and put it in the middle, up front. I was going to do gold. We can still do gold, but I don't have, I'm trying to find the right size gold. Uh-oh, that didn't work. Right size gold beads. Did I crush that? Looks like I did. I'm not going to take a chance with that one. Hold on. Oh, my thing was slipping off. Okay. To the middle. Now the middle is a tougher area, so. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to pull that out. Hold on. So we're gonna put it right in here, actually. Nope. It might be too thick right in there, y'all. Let me look. Yeah, that's too thick. So see, it has the extra thing right there. Will you be looking at the? Yes. Well, I do have a little bit longer. Yes, already. I just have to list them. And when I looked into even longer, I was met with some resistance. So I'm going to work on possibly longer so that it could theoretically go in this part of the hat. I don't know. It would be cool to find out. Let me push that through. Where are we at? What did I pull off? Did I pull off the wrong thing? I think I pulled off the wrong thing. I guess with the pearls, you can pull stuff off. Yep, I sure did. I don't even know what was right there. All right. What time are we at? 2 more minutes. I'm wasting time. All right. So I'm going to have to go to either side of that seam in the middle. Unfortunately, because that's very thick. Well, I could try it with this prong. The longer one that I have has crushed. Is that crushed? That's not crushed. So let's try it with the longer prong. See if it works. Can't hurt. This is a test of the emergency long prong system. This is only a test. Nope. It ain't wanting to grip through that. And what's making it so bad is right there to the side of it. So no, it's not going to work. Well, actually. Yeah, no, because the seam is glued. So I can't even move the seam over to try it. So there's always, I like testing and pushing the boundaries to see what I can do. It very well could have been if I squished that too much, it might not have would have picked up, but I don't think that's what it is. I don't think my prong, the standard prongs are long enough. Meaning the prongs that I have. Wait a minute, did I get the longer one? Did I even try the longer one? Hold on. All right, let's see. I'm gonna come a little bit further over. It'll be all right. That's over some. And then let me put that back, which would have been a red pearl. All right, let's go with some bigger pearls since we are supposed to have been adding gold and bigger pearls. Come on, get over the hump. Thank you. Oh, where's the supervisor? Thank you. All right. Could you use an awl to make a hole? If you use an awl to make a hole, the problem is, will the prong go through the hole instead of, oh, that ain't big enough. Would the prong go through the hole instead of doing what it's supposed to and, you know, grab it? But yes, please, by all means, try. That's the one thing about doing this kind of stuff that I enjoy. I like trying stuff. That's just me. Um, I will try something in a hot minute just to see if I can do it. And there's not enough of that in this world. It really isn't. Like, give it a shot, give it a try. You know, but I can understand fear of wasting or fear of it not working and then you feel in some type of way, but at the end of the day, you tried and there's nothing wrong with trying. Um, so I am always in support of giving something a shot. You know, try a new trick, try a new trend, try and see if you can get the pearls to do something I didn't even try. You know, give it a shot because we will never know if no one ever tried. That prong did not go through that pearl. Yep, nope, it sure didn't. It went to the side because it. So I think my thing flexed on it and made it go wonky. Where are we at? 10:43. We 3 minutes over. So let me show you where we are, even at 3 minutes over. What did I just knock off? I just pulled off something else. So I think with these, the longer. There we go. All right, now I'm missing something right there. I forget what was right there. So I didn't squeeze hard enough with whatever this one is. Probably a pearl. Because these are the little teeny things for the pearls. So let's see, what would go right there? White. That would be a white, I think. Okay, so as of right now, until I replace this is where we are in 10. Actually, it was more like 15 minutes. Okay. So in 15 minutes, I'm squeezing super hard to make sure that that goes in there that time. Yeah, see, it doesn't look like it went all the way in there. But in 15 minutes, we've got, there we go. We've got a blinged out, chunked out hat, you know? No worries, no worries, no worries. So you can add more to that. Whoops, let's go with this one. This one's pretty. So we'll do the pink and green on this one. And then we will have done 1, 2, 3 hats tonight. What size is this? This is the small pearls. Why does it sound like it's raining? Okay, there's pink. Or should I do, well, let's do both pinks and greens. Let's do both pinks and greens. Did I put my, I did not. I did not. So I have the light pink, light green. Let's do some dark pink. Vanessa, should we do the dark pink and dark green too? Like this pink and this green, as well as the light pink and light green. Which one? Between you and Deborah Browning, y'all know what we got going on. Where is, here's a light pink. She said it's gonna be the prettiest one. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead. The dark pink and green will truly pop. Okay. Well, I done added the light pink and green already, but we can add just let's do a little hint of the light, and then the rest we'll do in the dark. We'll do the rest in the dark pink and dark green. What time? 10:47. Okay. Let's go right here, I think. Why? What am I doing wrong? Hold on. Whoops. Okay, that bent. So we're going to come back to that. Why did that bend? Oh, you know what? I'm using the wrong prongs. I'm using the wrong prongs. I got to use these prongs with the pearls. The little small prongs because they pierce the pearl better. So I got to fix that right there. But for right now, and it helps to make sure that the hat is straight and that your thing don't shift. Let's see. Do I have green? Yeah, because I don't have a dark green. I only have this green and the Big Bling. All right, you guys. So as you see, it doesn't take much to just got to keep trying, keep going at it, and work with your, oh yeah, dark green. Work with your colors, figure out how you want your stones arranged or your Big Bling, your pearls arranged. And like I said, we only have, we had 18 kits at the time. So I don't know what is available now, but oh, that's cute. Whoops, it's already a pearl in there. There's already a green one in there. Is there already a thing in there? No. What was I saying? Oh, how many kits there are? I don't know how many there are left. But what we'll end up doing, as I mentioned earlier, our goal, I have some, but our goal is to have all the colors in separate, not in all in one kit. That way you can focus on the colors that you really want to have, and not feel forced to get all colors when those are, you got colors that you really didn't plan on using. That's the plan. What is this? This is bling. So I need you. What color this is green, I think. Where are we at? 1050. Okay. So we're getting some pink. We're getting some green. I don't have any of the orchid out here with SS40. So I'll have to add some of that later. But for now, this is where we are for what we currently have. Let's see. No worries, Nicole Brooke. Oh, I'm glad it looks good, Deborah Browning, because I kind of had to in order to get it to go together better. Oh, that's big. So let's go small. And we're going to go small with the green. No, pink, green, green. There it is. Nope, that looks too little. Yeah, that's too little. Digging out the right size is also a trip. Because I bet you anything, the size I'm looking for is down at the bottom. Let's see, where are we at? That's big. So I guess we're going to have to go with the big. And then we'll come back with the small for the pink, I guess. Oh, gonna have it. Okay. Good night, Nicole H, if I didn't say it already. Yeah. And I don't have, that's Tracy saying I don't have any more. So that's it. I don't plan to stock these because I don't want to say inefficient, but inefficient. I would much rather a person have exactly the colors that they want instead of a bunch of random. So I'm going to work on that, even though I've been working on it. But what happened? What happened? Did it shift again? Hold on. So, as I mentioned earlier, I think this would do well with us at Bling Fest. Which, by the way, before I forget for real, Bling Fest tickets are still on sale, meaning they're still for sale, but they're also still on sale because their Mother's Day, the price will change. So all the way up to Mother's Day, just keep that in mind. The price will change. It's actually already programmed in there, so just keep that in mind. And oh, can you see? That's cute. Green, pink, green, pink. We need some smaller stones to fill in. 1054. So like in 1 minute, we could add more stones, some smaller of the dark pink, some larger of the big pink. So you can see that this looks good. Okay. I'm not even done yet, but it's already worth it like it is. And this is one of those projects that you're going to wear out. Okay. So when you get at the stage where you have a hat and you know what you want to put on the hat, then you just go with it, And yeah, I will say, even though this isn't necessarily the way I want my final kits to be, but for now to start out, if it's still available, because she said it was only 4 left, you can use this to get a start on different colors and what you may want. But these were just done in a span of about 15 minutes. And that's flip-flopping back and forth between pearls and stones, flip-flopping back and forth between larger pearls and smaller pearls and SS40 stones and SS30 stones. Hey, Mama Vi. So this is 15 minutes per hat, switching things up. So imagine if you had everything laid out exactly the colors that you want, you knew what hat they were going on and what it was going to look like, you could crank this out even faster, especially once you get the rhythm and the hang of loading the machine with the stones or the pearls and loading the machines with the little prong backings. And so again, this is what started it all. This is the chunky hat with pearls. It has the new smoke color. So this is the new smoke color. It has crystal on here, and it has the off-white pearls. And in the two sizes that fit for sure the Big Bling machine. And this is how it started. So this is what I got from Walmart. This is what it turned into. Okay. And then we bling this live as well. This took up the first probably 30-40 minutes of the show after saying hi to everybody and picking the color and knowing what color was going to be used where. I mean, Shay knew it. She called it. She was like, nope, this color, that color, that color, this color. And stones, don't play. Make it happen. And look what we did. Look at that. This is actually the star of the show. Not so much this one. I mean, it's cute and all, but this is hot. This is hot. So let's bring it to the front so that you can see on the main screen and let you see what all we've done. I'm going to swap this over with the camera, grab my microphone, and then we will sign off, actually, because we did have fun with the supervisor while he was here. But I actually started out my day a little tired. So there's that. But at any rate, so I am definitely ready to go lay it down. However, so in recap, okay, recap, you like how I did that, right? In recap, here is where we started. This is from Walmart. I want to say this is like $12-15 for this hat. It's got screen print on it. If I'm not mistaken, that's what that is. And it's okay. It's Dr. Pepper. You like Dr. Pepper? Well, guess what? They got you a hat at Walmart. And this is what we did with the chunky bling. Okay. So this is the Big Bling with the new smoke color. So this is the new smoke color. It's like a gray. Okay. And then crystal, and then the bigger pearls and the smaller pearls. This is what's on the thumbnail. And this is crystal color right here. All right. Then we took 10 minutes a piece, roughly 10-15 minutes a piece to work on these two hats. Okay. So this is our AKA color hat. And this is just, I just picked red, white, and black, basically. Okay. Red, white, and black. And I do intend to add more to the rest of these, finish these out so that they won't be just sitting there. And then later we can look at doing a giveaway with it. But this is, so if you have a plain hat, it doesn't have to be embroidered. You don't have to have an embroidery machine. You can get a plain hat, or you can get a hat that's already embroidered. Okay. Dallas Cowboys, right? In pink. And you can get a hat that's already embroidered and add your pearls and your bling to it. And look at how fabulous that turned out. Okay. That looks good. Why is there fluff on the front of that hat? Okay. That look, oh my God. Look at that. Look at it. Somebody come and look at this. Come. I'm just gonna let you look at it right here. This is what you need to see right now. Just look. Just look. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me that's not hot. Okay. Shay, honey, you did your thing with picking the colors. All right. So very, very pretty hat. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I wanted to go a little bit simpler tonight. Something that you could do without a whole bunch of equipment. Big Bling machine that comes with sample stones and crystal. And if you wanted to get the pearl kit will fit the Big Bling machine, and you can bling out hats. So I was just wondering, what do y'all think about pearls? Should pearls be a part of the rotation or no? Say yay or nay if you think we should carry the pearls because I was like, I don't think they want pearls. I don't think they want them. Was I wrong? Was I wrong? Do y'all want pearls or no? Well, actually, you need to tell the mister, do you want pearls or no? You better let him know because if you say no, then I'm not going to he ain't going to let me get the pearls. Let me put it that way. He's not going to let me get them. So if you want them, you better tell him that you want them. Okay? So, yes, they did that.
Need to refresh for the giveaway.
Oh, thank you so much for coming. That was fun. Hope you guys have a great night. And I look forward to seeing what you do with your big bling. And if you got a pearl kit, your pearls as well. He told me to do a giveaway. I mean, I gave this one to Shay Shay. You know what? We can do a giveaway of the Dr. Pepper hat. Does somebody want the Dr. Pepper hat? You want to do a Dr. Pepper hat? Let's do a giveaway on the Dr. Pepper hat. Okay, since Shay Shay got her, you did hear a voice. Yeah, he's in the background helping out Sheila Cushionberry. Hi, Sheila Cushionberry. Let me pull up giveaway tool. And then let's pick this one. And we are going to say, whoops. Oh, wow. Can I spell? Okay. Let's move this. Move it over. Okay. So if you want this hat, then this is what you need to type into the chat. You need to be in the 50 states in the US is where I will ship this to only in the US. And you have to type the word and I will put it in the chat as to the link for the giveaway. So that is there. Let me go grab the link for the giveaway. Let me grab the link. There it is. Okay, so I pinned it to the top of the chat, the link for the giveaway. If you am in the block party, I am. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, Jess. Thank you, Jess. Ugh, I'm tired. I'm trying to think of everything. Okay, so while you guys are typing that, let's do this. My do this. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. So what you guys need to know is there is also a block party coming up on the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. On the 28th of this month, we will have a block party, and my time frame is at 6:40 p.m. I already have the thumbnail up, so please check that thumbnail out. My time is 6:40 Eastern Standard Time on the 28th. And then, but before me, there are others who will be coming live before me, right? And so the first person comes on at 12:45, 1:45 Eastern Standard Time. And that is the live welcoming everybody to the block party, what we expect. And then at 2 p.m. Eastern, Patrice with Practical Things will go live. And this is quilting block party. So we're making quilt blocks, right? And then Maryland will go next at 2:40 Eastern Standard Time. And then Shay Shay, Craft on Dime with Shay Shay, she goes live 3:20 Eastern Standard Time. And then Jess Craft Therapy will be next at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stacy Blue Bear, she will be next at 4:40 Eastern Standard Time. And then Get Crafty with Kelly. She will be next at 5:20 Eastern Standard Time. Rachel Unbiased LLC will be next at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I will round out everybody's list at 6:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time doing some strip quilting. And I don't mean stripping of clothing. I don't mean that. But I do mean strip quilting. So we'll be doing that to make a quilt block that we're going to use for a super cute project. So that's at 6:40 p.m. So thank you, Jen, for letting me know and reminding me. Let's go back to our show. Full screen. There we go. And now let's draw. Holler. So again, if your name is picked, I pinned the comment to the top of the chat. And the top of the chat is where you can click and you can fill it out. Valerie Evans, congratulations. Oh, here it is. Holler. Yes, honey. Yeah. So Valerie, thank you so very much for I'll tell you this thing. Oh, no. I will ship this out. Just make sure you have until you got 48 hours. Please click that link in the chat. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Fill out the description. Fill out your name, full address, city, state, and zip code, please. Please, zip code. And we will get this right to you. And then Shay be out for your pink hat as well. So thank y'all so very much for coming to hang out with us. Sorry for coming over by about 8 minutes. And yes, tomorrow night we will be a tote live tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be over on Miss Joy's channel. I'm just forgetting everything. I'm forgetting everything. I just am. It's been that crazy of a weekend. So please go and check that out because that's going to be fun as well. So I'm super excited with all the stuff that we got coming up. But at the end of the day, I appreciate you coming to hang out with me tonight. And thank you so very much for hanging out with me with the pearls. Thank you for weighing in. I hope you let the mister know that you want pearls because it ain't up to me. And we thank you for coming and being with us. So here to make sure that your life is shiny and blingy and we're having fun. And I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. So until the next time we see you all, we hope you have happy blinging. And so we are going to go out with the new clip, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is the right one that has the correct outro, I think. Let me see. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Let's figure out what we're going out with. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Yeah. Y'all felt that energy today. The baby's booty family in the building. We're shining. We're grinding. Listen. We started with a blank slate, now look at the glow. You brought the heat to the chat, you put on a show. From the first stitch to the final stones place, there ain't nothing better than seeing your face in the comments. We're more than a hobby, we're a movement to vibe. Thanks for bringing that magic, keeping us alive. Thank you for the love.